Let's bring on board our chartist, Nooresh Merani Kunal Bothra on the show as always. Kunal, hi morning. What's the market looking like? Because we've fallen about almost 0.5% just at an index level. Well, what's the market internals telling you?
I think what happened on Friday was quite strong because it was indicative of the first day where you saw massive unwinding of short positions on the bank Nifty. So, we were looking at the data and there's almost like a 13.5 to 14.5% of drop in the OI for, the bank index. And we know how the bank index fared. There was a very strong intraday recovery and a closing of almost 750, 800 odd points for the bank index. So I think on the back of this, we could be looking at a possible turn of events for at least the banking index as a sector. What we've also seen is the bank Nifty forming a bullish engulfing pattern, and historically that wherever that pattern has occurred for bank Nifty, it's resulted into the index at least rising up by another 3 to 5 percentage points over the very near term. So my expectation is that from here on, at least over the very short term, we've stabilized the 24,750 mark. We were discussing this last week. That now acts as a major support for the Nifty, and we could probably start to see some strong bit of outperformance coming in from bank Nifty.
All right, let's get in Nooresh's take then. Nooresh, given what we've witnessed in the week gone by, the third straight week that we've seen a decline, the way the financials have performed, what's your assessment? Do you concur with Kunal?
So if you look at the markets, Nifty has corrected 5.5% from the top. But the broader markets are, say, the mid cap and the small cap indices are down 2.5%, 3%, 4%. So we've not seen a sharp cut as such. It's been a slow drift across the board. The only reason it pops up by the fact is globally markets have hit new all-time highs. And in that period, we've hit a 5%, 6% correction. So that's the divergence which we are seeing in the markets. But the good part is on Friday, at least we saw Bank Nifty cross the recent swing highs. So which is equivalent to that 25,200 mark, which was seen on the Nifty. So you have one index which has finally recovered and sharply taken out the last 10 days highs. And if this continues, we can see Nifty Bank becoming a leader. And given that it has always been 30-35% weightage of the Nifty, that becomes the torchbearer if a rally has to start from here. So overall, the structure is positive. The new swing low on Nifty was not seen across any of the other indices. So for now, the bias remains positive. And we are in a market where there has been a stealth correction. So even though the markets are down 5%, the high-flying stocks are down 30% also. And at the same time, there are a lot of names which have actually gone up in this period. We are getting into a stock-specific market with the consolidation.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.